I got my first apartment ever at the age of 26, and I'm living in Honolulu, Hawaii. What? That is so crazy to me. I never would have thought this would happen for me. And we're only here for 6 months. I don't know what's gonna happen after. Honestly, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing with my life. I really don't have much of a clue. I have like somewhat of an idea, but I don't know how long I'm gonna be here. I really miss my dog, and I have an 8-year-old German Shepherd. I really want to bring him out here, but he lives in a house with a backyard right now, and he's old. So if I brought him out here, that would mean stress flying him over, an adjustment, and veterinarian bills. So back in California, I would drive to Mexico for all vet related necessities, and it's so much more cheaper over there than it is in the United States of America. And yeah, I'm not really sure what to do. I feel very conflicted, honestly. I want to be here, but people who have pets, y'all know it's like kids. And I feel like a part of me is tied down, and I genuinely don't know. For sure, I am locked in here until the end of November, but after that, I don't know what's gonna happen. And another thing too that's on my mind is my grandparents. My grandparents are very old, and I miss them, but I also know I can't freaking be there to solve all their issues. It just affects my mental health too much. I wish I had enough money to help out everyone that I love, but that is not the case. And if I want money one day, I really need to work on myself and step aside from all of that for a bit. And I'm here, I'm employed. I am in the process of becoming a bartender at a place that I don't really want to be at, but it's a way to get my foot in the door. Because if I just walked up into any freaking restaurant in town, they're gonna tell me, oh, you need to start as a host and then make your way up to a server, and then after that you could become a bartender, possibly. Well, me, I don't have the okay. I don't got the time for that. Sorry, I thought someone was coming. I don't want my boyfriend walking in and I'm just fucking talking to myself, because that's weird. But I don't have the time for that. I want this now, and I'll talk about it in my next video, but if this is the way I gotta go, this is the way I gotta go in order for me to reach my dreams the fastest. So that's where I'm at. I am currently working 5 to 6 days a week right now at Amazon so that I can stack my money up and replenish my savings that I had dipped into just a little bit when I was island hopping between Big Island and Maui. And I spent quite a little bit of money, you know, just buying like a fucking mop or a broom and some pots. And groceries are so expensive here. I thought they were expensive in California. Nope, I take that back. It is way more expensive here. Granted, we did buy most things at Goodwill, which is such a life hack. Goodwill, your pots, your utensils. We found a hamper, we found hangers. Dude, like, it was such a lifesaver. Goodwill and thrift stores. And Ross really came through in clutch, but I don't got nothing here, and I plan to keep it that way. The only thing that I really want though is a pole. I need a pole here. Look at all this space. I need a pole. But my dilemma is I have a popcorn ceiling, and when I touch it, it crumbles up and it falls to the floor just by touching it with my finger. So I know if I put a pole up, it's most likely gonna damage the ceiling to some degree. I don't know how old this building is. I don't want to fuck up the ceiling. And also, I want my boyfriend to get his deposit back, obviously. And I don't know if I'm gonna have to ship my X stage out here, but if I do that, that's gonna be like $600, $800 possibly, which it makes 0 sense to do it right now, especially if I don't know I'm gonna stay here past the 6-month lease. So I feel a little heartbroken about that because I don't know if I should put a pole up or not. But if anyone watching knows anything about pole and popcorn ceiling, please give me some advice down below. I really need a pole. And yeah, I am so happy. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing in my life, but I have thought about this for so long, and it's here. This moment is here. This moment is happening. I feel like I'm just catching up on lost time from these last few years. Like, I am moving quick. Life is going by fast, and I don't want it to stop. I don't have a rental car anymore. I returned it, and I've been using the bus. One thing, the bus is it's fine. The bus is fine. But one thing that I kind of don't like is when I'm getting off the bus at night. There was one instance, my first day riding the bus, a man got off the bus at the same stop as I did, and he came up to me asking how much. What you mean how much? I am in my work uniform. Don't talk to me. I feel a little, no, I don't feel a little. I was harassed. I was harassed by some random guy. He didn't look homeless. He was just being a creep and just judging me. I was in my work uniform. I don't know, maybe it's like the lashes and the earrings and the jewelry. Maybe that's like something that kind of points out the obvious that I'm not from here. But I don't like that, and I really need to get some protection because I don't want to run into some crazy scenario where my life is at risk or my safety is at risk. Yeah, so that's kind of my dilemma. Those are a few problems that I have, but other than that, I am fine with the bus. I am a little stressed about how to get groceries. I know I need a wagon. I don't have a wagon yet, but I am so grateful for Amazon because I could just order stuff, and who knows, maybe I'll be delivering my own stuff to my apartment. No, seriously. But it'll work out. It'll work out with time. Like I said, I don't know if I'm gonna be here past 6 months. There's just so many like things to work through. If I brought my dog over, I need a car. First and foremost, I need a car. Second, this place does not allow pets, so that would mean having to move somewhere else. That allows animals, and then also the whole process of bringing a dog out here, if you don't know, it's pretty long and tedious and expensive. Yeah, there's just a lot of things to think about. All I know is that I really need to work on myself as a person, and I could travel, I could go very far or all throughout the world, but I will always have to stick with myself and deal with myself and my habits and my thoughts and my routines and who I am as a person and all of my values. I have to deal with myself every single day, no matter how far I go. And I just want to keep working on being a better person, because the way I'm living right now, you know, clocking into a 9 to 5, that cannot be my future for the rest of my life. I don't know how to stress this enough. I feel like a lot of people that I meet on the day-to-day, they don't have that same frustration as I do. They just kind of accept their life like how it is, and I can't accept this for myself. I want financial freedom, and I don't want to have to clock in on someone else's terms. I want to live life on my terms, not someone else's, and I want to live comfortable. I don't dream of being a freaking millionaire or having so much money, but I want to be able to pick up and go whenever I want. I want to be able to travel, and I also, even though my family have caused a lot of mental turmoil and stress in my brain, I would really love to be able to help out my parents and help my dad retire. And that's just like a dream that I have, right? But if I can dream it, if I can think it, then I know that it's possible. I just really need to work on myself and who I am as in my core and who I am as a person if I really want to achieve my dreams. And I have to remain focused. Like I said, I'm in Hawaii, but I am not out here partying or doing drugs or just going out every weekend. I am here to work internally on myself, and this place brings me so much peace. I'm not gonna stop going after my dreams and my goals. And that's just the current update on my life. And I do want to mention one thing about Hawaiians. You guys come through for each other. You guys are there for each other, and you take care of your people. And I have seen a little bit and taste of that from past comments in my last videos, and strangers were just willing to help me, and that really caught me off guard. I'm not used to that. I'm not used to being in environments where people help me or smile at me as I walk by. Like, I'm just so happy to be here, and I just want to say thank you to anyone who's watched me. I make zero money online, and I was just venting about my life, and people just started watching me, which in a way kind of sucks because people at work have recognized me, so it kind of shows me I need to be careful about the things that I say and what I post. But I know that I'm not a bad person, so it shouldn't be an issue. But yeah, I'm just documenting my life, mostly for myself, so I can see where I end up in 10 years and look back and be like, damn girl, you was really struggling. I just want to be able to track my progress, and hopefully I can inspire people to go after things that they've been wanting to go after and they've been postponing. I've been thinking about this for almost 2 years, and I'm here now. And I feel very blessed. Let me show you guys everything that I have. Look. I am starving, okay? I'm gonna get skinny here, but I don't really have much food. Yeah, not much food. This is all the dishes I own right there. There you go. A little bit left of dishes, pots. Yeah, that's it. That's it on the dishes, y'all. That is it. And my fridge, oh, this girl, she's empty. I do got a lot of water though. But that's it. And then I got some salmon and some chicken. My closet is tiny as fuck. Let me show you my closet. This is my side of the closet. I don't have a lot of clothes. I brought a lot of pieces that I feel comfortable in and beautiful in so that I can reuse and just not feel sloppy. And then I got my sock and underwear drawer, and then I have like a couple like shorts and like a couple I think like 2 or 3 pants and like 1 pair of sweats, but that's it on my clothing, guys. Like, I don't have shit out here. I have my drone, I have my laptop, and I got my iPad and my phone. That's it. That's it. That's all I got here. And I'm so happy. I just wish I had my dog. And these walls make me feel like I am in a jail. I'm gonna go crazy in here. But please, back to the main question. If you guys know anything about putting a pole up here and then I have a popcorn ceiling, if you have any advice, please give it to me. And again, thanks for watching. I'll keep updating about my life and where life takes me and the new adventures that come my way. Thank you.